All right, let's talk about the very first thing to do when you get to Dubai. That's go to the top of Burj Khalifa. This is the top of the bucket list for me, and I would recommend it for you. You go to the 154th floor. They have one that's a little bit lower, but if you pay a little bit more, you can go to 154. That's 2,722 feet high of the tallest building in the world. Look at the views down. But while you're up here, they have a lounge that you can have access to. You can get a beer or two. You can get some tea. You can get some dessert, walk around, take pictures. I hung out up here for about 2 hours with the great views all around and went to the different levels. Each floor is different, so it is worth it to go up and down from 154 to 148 all the way to 124 because each floor has a different layout and open air balconies. Next up, let's talk about Lost Chambers Aquarium at Atlantis Hotel at the very end of the Palm Jumeriah. Now, I went to the aquarium at the mall, and I also went to this one just to find out which one was better, and this one has to take my vote as the best. And the reason is not just because you can swim in the tank, but it's also the amount of aquatic marine life that they have in these tanks that really captures my attention. And for those of you really looking to experience this Lost Chambers Aquarium, consider booking a aquatic swim with the marine life or booking a hotel room with a view of the aquarium. But guess what? No matter your age, you're going to enjoy this aquarium. Next up, we're going to talk about one of the coolest buildings you'll see anywhere in the world called the Museum of the Future. And the building outside and inside lives up to the title for sure. When it comes to doing things big time, Dubai really likes to put on a show. And the Museum of the Future is a true spectacle. Now, keep in mind, if you intend to visit here, you are going to need reservations ahead of time, so book accordingly. Ticket prices per person are around $40 USD, so depending on your currency, you'll want to do the calculation, but it is worth it. Truly amazing museum, and it's full of futuristic ideas for Dubai and the rest of the world. Next up, we're going to head over to the Palm Jumeriah again. This time we're going to the top of the Palm. They also have an infinity pool that you can add to your list. If you've got the money, go to the Araya pool. This is at the top of the St. Regis Hotel. It is open air and 360 degrees. The ticket itself is around $40 per adult, a little bit cheaper for kids. But you go all the way up to the 54th floor and you can see all the way out to the top of the Palm. On a clear, bright, sunny day or a beautiful evening, the views are absolutely spectacular from up here. And they do have a cafe and a first-class lounge if that's your cup of tea. And if you really feel like going sky high above the Palm, you can go up to the 54th floor for a little bit extra money, but the views up here, truly open air and unobstructed. You can look out towards the Marina or you can look out towards the sun setting over the Palm. You will enjoy this one. And if possible, try to arrive at least an hour before sunset so you're guaranteed to get those golden hour views. And next up, we're headed to the Dubai Frame. And yep, you guessed it, we're going up high in Dubai to the top of this frame. It's 150 meters high or 459 feet, made out of 9,900 cubic meters of reinforced concrete and 2,000 tons of steel. This thing is truly amazing how it just stands up basically with 2 posts and 1 middle beam across the top. It's really amazing. And the glass floor looking down can be a bit exhilarating. It's not for everyone though. And the ticket price is only $15 or 50 AED, and you can get it online or on location very easily. I personally recommend going there 30 minutes before sunset so you get the best views. So this is a great value if you're looking for something to do in the evening. Next up, we're headed to the former world's largest indoor theme park, IMG Worlds of Adventure. When I say former, it's because Abu Dhabi built Warner Bros. World, which actually is now the biggest in the world. So IMG number 2, but still amazing and worth a visit. You get indoor adventure and you also get a theme park experience inside of the comfort of air conditioning. So when it's really hot outside, you can go to this theme park. Tickets can be as much as 345 AED, but if you go online, you can find discounted ticket prices on several different websites and applications, so take advantage. They have roller coasters and they have 3D experiences and other activities that you can do while here, like this absolutely exhilarating ride called Thor Thunder Spin. And rides for the kiddos, so all ages can have fun at this theme park. And did I mention, it's air conditioned throughout all 5 of their very exhilarating zones, like this one here at the Lost Valley. And next up, we're headed over to a Dubai classic, the Marina at the Expo Jumeriah, right here next to the world's original 7-star hotel, Burj Al Arab. This place is spectacular, and I do recommend taking a boat tour around the Marina. But after you're done with that, you can get a 5-star dining experience right there on the Marina, giving you views of Burj Al Arab where you can take your picture, and you can also go around Jumeirah Beach where you can see they have an infinity pool and you can get an idea of what it would be like to hang out there. And the interesting thing about the water here is it's actually pumped in from the ocean, so they do have some sea life that will be below you swimming around. And you may also notice those buildings around the Marina. Those are actually apartment condo hotels you can rent. And now we're going to head over to Ski Dubai, which is actually in the Mall of the Emirates, allowing you to get a full-on Arctic experience right in the middle of the desert. It can be 110 degrees outside, very cold, below freezing here inside Ski Dubai. You can rent the gear. They got it all right here. You can get the full package. You can go online and book, or you can just show up there and they'll give you what you need to know and what you need to actually go in there and have your Arctic experience in the desert. They have skiing, snowboarding, zorbing. They have an indoor lift that will take you up to the top, bobsledding, and even some inner tubing, zip lining, and ski lessons for those of you looking to learn how to ski. So block out a half day for this one. Next up, we're going to head over to some beaches. We've got JBR Beach, which is one of many beaches that you'll want to check out along with Les Mers and regular Jumeirah Beach. But here at JBR, you have outdoor dining experience. You have a lot of entertainment going on right there on the beach, along with day beds and umbrellas and a great view of the world's largest Ferris wheel, along with plenty of water sport activities. And they even have dining in the sky, which is an experience where you get buckled in, put on the seatbelt, and go high up above, and you get a nice view while you eat some tasty gourmet food. You can come here in the evening time or at night because the area does light up. And they do have games that you could play to win prizes right here on the beach. Also, you can book a hotel and just walk here, very close. Next up, we're going to talk about the Gold Souk. This is Old Dubai in this area. They also have the Spice Market or Souk nearby. Walking around here is really an experience that takes you back into the old Dubai. And if you're looking for that kind of culture, I would say anticipate being here for a couple hours, taking the boat across Dubai Creek and just experiencing and eating in the area. But around the Gold Souk, you can find plenty of silver, gold, jewelry, all sorts of different jewelry actually. And they have some markets where you can get clothing. And like I said, the Spice Up Market is nearby. And now we're going to actually go back over to Palm Jumeriah and ride the monorail. I know this wouldn't be something you would think is something to do, but for me, I actually enjoy riding the monorail, mostly because you get amazing views all across the Palm, especially as you get to the end. After the 4th station, you start heading right towards Atlantis, and oh my goodness, that is a great view. And depending on how far you want to go, prices start around 10 AED and go all the way up to 15 AED for a round trip ticket. It does go around 22 miles per hour, and the entire monorail length is 3 miles. And next up, we're going to go to the Dubai Glow Garden. They have 5 magical themes for you to explore. This is a great place to walk around at night. It's like the middle of October or the middle of April. And you can walk around and feel like you're in an outdoor setting that's just like Christmas, but with themes from all across the world. And I would say it's a very artistic expression using lights. Tickets range anywhere between 65 to 70 AED, but if you go online, you might be able to find better deals. Again, taking advantage of online coupon codes. And now we're actually going to head back to Dubai Creek for a boat ride, but I want to tell you, you can take the boat from Dubai Creek here in Old Dubai, where Deira is, all the way around to Business Bay, and then back through to the other side where Jumeirah Beach is. And doing a cruise like that really gives you a great perspective of what to expect around Dubai Creek, and you get to see all of the construction and progress taking place here. This is just a simple water taxi we're on now, but you can actually inquire about the Dubai ferry, which will take you from Deira all the way to Marina. And if you get a chance, head out to the desert for a hot air balloon ride. There's many activities that you can do out in the desert outside of the big cities of Abu Dhabi and Dubai, but taking a hot air balloon ride probably from October to April is a must-do activity when in Dubai. Just look at these views. We know your Instagram is salivating at the opportunity for you to post some pictures just like this. Headed back towards JBR Beach and the Marina, we're going to Ain Dubai, aka the Dubai Eye. This is actually the world's tallest Ferris wheel, and oh my gosh, when you get there and you look up at this Ferris wheel, you will say, I don't know if I can do that. Me personally, I looked up at it and I was getting vertigo. But then you get close to the containers that you actually get in, the capsules, and it doesn't look so bad. It's very secure, and it probably is something that would be very fun for me, even though I might get vertigo. At 899 feet in the air. Also, it's on Blue Waters Island if you're looking for it on the map. Videos just don't do it justice. It was actually completed in October 2021, so this is a totally new attraction. And it does take about 38 minutes to do the full circle. Now let's head back to downtown Dubai to the Dubai Fountain. Definitely one of the world's best fountains, if not the best fountain show you will find anywhere on earth. The fountain shows when we were there started at 6 p.m., but I think it changes depending on the time of year. So in the summertime, it moves a little bit later, and in the wintertime, it starts a little bit sooner. But oh my goodness, the way they light it up at night is tremendous. And they even put with the Burj Khalifa having a light show. And along with the hot air balloon ride, there are more desert adventures that you'll want to look into, like camel riding or desert safaris, 4x4 desert safaris in a side-by-side Razor unit. That is exciting. You can also get in a off-road, Land Cruiser, Range Rover, whatever you guys want to order up. You can get that at a ticket booth, or you can order online, or just talk to your hotel for desert adventures just like this. Walking across a sandy desert is something just like you would see in a movie or straight out of a book. Next up, going for a walk around the Dubai Falls on the Dubai Canal right here near Business Bay. You can see this whole area lights up, all colorful, and it's totally free to go for a walk around this area where Dubai falls. And you take it all the way towards Business Bay, and that's the beautiful walk. You can do a jog, a run, ride a bike. That's how cool it is right here along the Dubai Canal where the Dubai waterfall is. It's open 24 hours, and you can find this off of Sheikh Zayed Bridge. And we'll head over to another free activity. This time we're going to do the walk at Dubai Marina. Dubai Marina is like a second downtown. In most cities, this would be enough to be a very amazing downtown with all of the high rises. But in Dubai, it's number 2. This is the place that I like to get my hotel. I can find a 2-bedroom apartment condo in the summertime for below $100, but in the winter it goes up a bit more. But you could still find very affordable, beautiful, cheap, luxurious accommodation here. And it's a very nice place to live and work, in my opinion, with nice nightlife nearby. That reminds me, we have 2 videos coming up you might want to tune into. one about nightlife and another about best places to stay. Now let's head far south to the Dubai Expo area. This is where they had Expo 2020, which ended up being Expo 2021. But here they have many different exhibits that were world-class thought and futuristic. And it all happened right here at Expo, which is now called Expo City. So it'll be open October 1st, 2022, which is already now. So when we filmed it, it wasn't open yet, but now it is open. You can go to Expo City and walk around and see what's going on out here. And even though it wasn't open when I got here, I am looking forward to come back to Dubai so I can check this place out in its entirety. They have so many different exhibits, including ones from across the countries around the world, like Australia, Finland, and the list goes on and on. So really a futuristic place you must explore in Dubai. Next up, we'll head back to the Palm. This time we're going to the West Beach. This area is great for bars and also nightclubs. They have a couple lounges and also awesome hotels, which this area will be featured on our best areas to stay. But you don't need to stay here to enjoy this place. So head over to West Beach. It is a man-made beach, but as you know, the Arabian Gulf is very warm. So when you're swimming here, you're going to get nice sand and warm water. As you can see, you can get a day bed with a chair or whatever you're looking for right here on the beach. And they have service attendants who will come right up to you and deliver. Now let's talk water parks, because there are many water parks in Dubai. This one that we're going to feature though is called Aqua Venture Water Park. So you're going to have to head out to the Atlantis to get this one. But oh my goodness, is it amazing. It's right next to the Lost Chambers Aquarium also. So you can do Lost Chambers and the Aqua Venture Water Park all in the same day, as well as walk around Atlantis Hotel after taking the monorail actually. So you can get 3 for 1 with this one. Oh, and if you're staying at Atlantis Resort, it's free. So that may be an option for you to consider. Next up, we're going to head to one of the other stations on Palm Jumeriah called The Point. This is a free area to walk around. They're also going to have a water fountain show, but it's mostly a promenade. You walk around at night, you get a nice view of Atlantis, and you're almost at the tip of the palm. You can play pickleball, you can check out dining, restaurant options, cafes, shopping outlets. Really a nice place. You can even get a boat tour around this part of the Palm Jumeirah. And like I said, they do have that fountain show, which is the second best fountain show in Dubai in my opinion. If this was anywhere else in the world, it would be a world-class fountain show. It's pretty cool. As you can see with the dancing waters, they'll also have music playing during the dancing water show. And they have Atlantis Hotel in the backdrop. And next up, let's go out to Dubai Mall. This at one point in time was the largest mall in the world, but now it's number 2 to the Iran Mall if you're talking about total land area. And it's the 26th largest shopping mall in the world by gross leasable land. So it is a big mall, and that would make sense considering how hot it gets in the summertime in Dubai. You want to have a nice indoor experience, right? And here you can find the indoor waterfall feature. You can find the Dubai Aquarium, dining, restaurants, cafes. Also outside is the Dubai Fountain where the Burj Khalifa is. You can go to the top of Burj Khalifa by walking through the mall. And really, let's just be blunt, this is like a palace, this mall here. So next up, let's talk about the area known as Jumeirah Lake Towers. This is another shopping outdoor area where you can find convenience for shopping and cafes and do a nice walk around. This is very much a eat, work, sleep, play kind of place. So keep that in mind. It's not going to have the booming and bustling nightlife. But if you're actually looking for that kind of nightlife, let's talk about that on the next one. But if you are enjoying this video so far, please do consider liking it and also subscribing to the channel as we show you around the nightlife activities. So if you guys did enjoy this, definitely show us some love. And like I said, the nightlife out here in Dubai is some of the best in the world, so you'll want to make time to do that. They have Billionaire Society, they have Cavo, they have Blue. Just go online and type in best nightlife lounges across Dubai, and you'll get list upon list telling you where to go because these are like 5-star accommodation.